Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were approaching the final-ish fight of this place. I think this is the giant throne room. We do have to get some buffs going before we get in there. We do have communal stone skin, which is going to help out our situation a little bit. It lasts for like 10 minutes, so I'm not too concerned about that. It has 150 points of reduction, which is going to help us not die. We're going to go through some other buffs though, because we need all the buffs. Greater heroism on Amiri to start with. Oh, I just meant to pause during that, but whatever. It's fine. We need legendary proportions. It's also a minute per level, so we can just get that started. Again on Amiri, who is going to hit like a truck with it. And then we're going to greater heroism Valerie as well. And what else can we cast? We need Death Ward. How long does that last for? 1 minute per level. Okay, we need to get our guy kind of in the middle of the group. So just one person. One friendly creature. Give it to Valerie, I guess. I thought it was an aura thing, but I was wrong. Okay, we need more heroism. This time on Lindsay herself, actually. And then Knock Knock will get the last one. We need you to cast this. Boy, am I going to be foolish if this isn't the final fight. Alright, we're good for now. And there's Iravetti right there. So it totally is.
Well, here is the finale. Iravetti's greatness. Iravetti's triumph. Iravetti's death. 3 acts, just as they teach at the academy. Screw the academy. I'm a bard myself, and not the worst one at that. I know better than most that glory and grandeur last no longer than bubbles in a glass of fizzy wine. You know, I didn't really want to fight you. But the fates of rulers in these lands aren't written by you or I, but by a certain fairy we both know. It's for her that fools like us stage our performance age after age. We rise, win, and die at her pleasure. I tried to outwit her, but in the end, everything turned out just like the old crow wanted. Well, at least I tried. Tell me, king, ruler of the stolen lands, Varnhold, and now, if you get out of here alive, Pitax as well. Tell me, your royal highness, when you are done with king slaughter and wipe my blood from the floor, how are you going to rule my lands?
They've never been your lands. Pitax belongs to its citizens, and I shall return it to them.
How noble, as long as they remember to pay taxes, right? All right. Enough talk. Our lady demands an outcome. Let's give her a show.
Alright, so we do have enemies, of course. That goes without saying. We are going to use our popcorn earth, but we're going to put it sort of on the very edge here, because we're going to want Iravetti to move in, and he's going to, but we also don't want to knock down our own people. And also I don't think that our knockdown is on. Of course not, it turned itself off like it does on occasion. Kind of annoying, but that's fine, whatever. Smilodon's turn. What did he cast? Something overwhelming presence, so some of our people missed their turns, which I guess is fine. Why was that only 1 attack? Is he slowed? We don't have haste yet, but that's still shouldn't have stopped us. There are unknowns coming in. Were-rats, apparently. Canara's barrier there will stop some of them. That is annoying. I wonder how many of our people are stuck in this thing. Oh, we're staggered. But, more importantly, what is this mind-affecting ability? It's Valerie's turn anyways. Let's move in. Let's move up to here-ish.
Do not falter.
We need haste on badly, but Lindsay still hasn't had a turn yet. And our main character hasn't had a turn yet either, so that's really annoying. Lindsay, can you have a turn now? Nope, she's... What is the effect on her currently? Overall impressed. Let's for 2 minutes? Is there a saving throw? It is a saving throw. What kind of saving throw? Doesn't matter. We have our main character back up. Let's get our barrier going. That is what we need. Except we can't because we're staggered, so we can't do a full round ability. We can't even start using it because apparently it requires a full round effect. So that's not ideal. We could, however, do something like this. Oh good, there are archers up on the walls. That figures. Okay, since we have the ruinous thing over there, we're gonna put this here. That should suck in most of these enemies. We need to move Valerie back, possibly. Is she staggered too? Yep, so she can't do her full ability. That stagger thing is extraordinarily annoying. Move away from that. Okay, those guys are stuck in there. Let's move you around it this way. Is there a way up to this walkway from that side? Yes, there is. Let's get him to walk all the way around. How did the were-rat not get sucked into that thing? Anyways, Lindsay's finally up and ready to go. Let's get haste on. Freaking finally. And then our song, which we can't do because we're still staggered. And our main character. Still can't do that. How long does this stagger last for? One more round? 14 more seconds, so 2 more rounds. Amiri can actually do stuff now too. So she'll hit that one. And Eltimar's gonna die, maybe? Not quite. Alright, can you... maybe, fingers crossed, do this. Here. There we go. Knocked down those guys and killed something. King Ervetti is on the other side of this rift. Knock Knock is hurt. We're going to use mass heal. We are going to move this way around.
Stay behind me.
Don't want to hit that barrier. Or that deadly hole in the ground. If we use mass heal, we'll be fine. It is now Lindsay's turn, so she can use her song. Then just take a pot shot at a guard, I guess. We missed because they're technically invisible.
Not used for lighting enemies on fire.
Okay, those are dead. Let's move there. Alright, casting spells, level 9, mass heal. That'll cure everyone up. And now it's Amiri's turn. Amiri's gonna go with the... oh, this is gonna suck. We should have gone this way. Damn it. Okay, let's go the other way. We can only do one thing a turn, though. Stop shooting my main character. Why do you hate him so much? There is a were-rat over there, too. We can move this a bit back further, so we can actually get to your... wait, where's your ready? Did he fall in that thing? He did. I think I might have gone too far away with that thing. Oh no, he just fell down. Okay. Our main character almost got killed again because of spells. No, we were so close to getting there. Anyways, not important. He can heal himself.
Where I step in.
I don't think we can get to him. I think we're going to have to wait for that spell to end. Cast heal on ourselves. One day we'll have those guys dead. Okay, we might be able to hit Irrevetti from this side over here. How long is she staggered for? She's burning, but one more round, it looks like. Okay, Canera's turn. Hit Irrevetti. Alright. That kills Irrevetti's first round.
Where are you? Come here quickly.
But now we get the Naga.
I and the briar in my hand command you. Kill him.
Ah, my beautiful peacock. You can't tell love from gold. You sell and you buy. You rob and steal. But whatever you stole can be stolen from you. What will you pay when everyone sees that the gold in your hand is but a glimmer?
My lady, I was just going to give it to you.
My self-assured peacock. Did you think you could hide from me something that used to be part of me? Don't bother explaining yourself to me. Save it for your little snake. I say only this. Farewell.
No, no, no! Enceladus, my love, don't!
Everybody just exploded. Now we do have this sort of deadly enemy to deal with. She is fairly hard to kill.
Be easier if you not like that.
We hit her... Actually, her armor class is much lower than I remember it being. Maybe it's because she's flat-footed. Was she flat-footed? She is not flat-footed? She's just easier than I remember her being. Now, that being said, we have a serious problem. We have nobody up here to fight these wardens that are part of the fight? Not part of the... They're not part of the fight. Okay. We're gonna hope that they stay not part of the fight. Or should we just hit them with a spell? We're gonna go under the assumption that they're not gonna join in the fight. Actually, you know what? Let's see if they're part of the fight. Well, they aren't anymore, that's for sure. Alright, good enough then. Do we even have haste anymore? Yeah, we do. Okay. We do have a were-rat up here. He is a... alchemist, so we should probably shoot him. Get rid of him. Alright, so... her armor's now 58, yeah, so that first round was just luck. Now her dex bonus is back on and all the other junk she has.
Taste my fury.
We missed. We just have to surround her and beat her to death.
Strike is won. Bring it.
Did hit her for 69. Missed every other attack. I'm just gonna delay, actually. I don't know why I didn't bother to delay Amiri until after I did this. For that huge AB bonus we get. Now we'll hit her.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
And that was actually really, really easy. Alright. Everybody's dead that needs to be dead, except for the rift, which apparently still exists. Alright, let's loot. So, Enceladus had a helmet. It's Alluring Charisma +7. Also has Charm of the Deep Waters, which is +6 to Constitution, +5 to AC, which is actually really nice. We got the Rod of Razors, which is a +5 Keen Adamantine Bardiche. We got the Lesser Quicken Metamagic Rod, which allows us to quicken spells. Singing Steel Breastplate is +5 and made of Singing Steel, which I believe allows you to use Bard abilities with it. I guess we just find out. No, it's something different. Emits a beautiful bell-like tone when struck. An alloy of gold and mithril, the singing steel was originally created by the elves. The wielder or wearer can strike the singing steel as part of the beginning of a bardic performance. If they normally start a bardic performance as a standard action, they can do so now as a move action instead. If the wielder can normally start a bardic performance as a move action, he can do so as a swift action. If the wielder can normally start a bardic performance as a swift action, it can be a free action instead. So it's really good for Lindsay until she vanishes from our group, inevitably. Built to physical perfection +6, which is strength, dex, con +6, mental perfection +6, armor +5, ring of protection +5, ring of luck, which is just a normal ring of luck, cloak of resistance +5, a gilded key, and the fake briar. Which means there's a real briar somewhere. Alright, so we've killed everything. We're still in combat with something. What are we still in combat with? Oh. I actually don't know what we're in combat with. Something's alive somewhere. Let's wait for it to come to us, because I don't know where it is, or what it is. What's where at? Okay. Must have gone out of the rift. Now it's dead. Okay. It's the end of an era. King Irovetti is dead, and I won't be writing any obituaries for him. No eulogies or condemnation. Something I couldn't read in time because it was too fast. Texting Warden. So that was that. We've killed King Irovetti, the leader of Pitax. We are now a Kingslayer. We've committed regicide. Do I feel bad about that? Not even slightly. There's a door here that leads to something. With a chest. The chest has literally garbage in it. Super. Looks like there's supposed to be a door here, but there's not. Alright, let's take a look over here. So these doors also opened. They were... if you don't kill these were-rats ahead of time, they join in the fight, which makes the fight a little bit harder. There's also one more door we weren't able to get into. It was over... Here it is not. The ghost door? Said something was behind the door? No, never mind. I guess there's nothing behind that, because there's literally nothing that could be there. So, I think we're done. I think that's 100% it for this place. We've done the King's Chambers. We've done the Torture Chamber. Yes. We've done the storage and the armory. So I think that's it. I think we are 100% done the Pitaxian throne. Now what do we have to do? Let's find out. We have a journal entry, I'm sure. Let's probably go back to your capital and celebrate briefly. I still have no idea what to do about Varnhold's Lot. It doesn't activate for me. I've tried it a couple times, so... We also have 53 days for our next Bald Hilltop thing. So, where are we? Beneath Stolen Lands? No, we already did that. Okay, let's start these. Troll Trouble, we're done. Stolen Land, we're done. Season of Bloom, we're done. Varnhold Vanishing, we're done. Twiceborn Warlord, we're done. War of the River King, this is what we're on. But we've already done that. So, yeah. First Crown, we're done. I guess we're going back to the capital. I don't see anything else to do at the moment. Like, really nothing else to do. Other than the ancient queen. And a bard's calling. We need to talk to Atalia Gateran, so we need to go to the academy first before we leave. Unless she's outside. We'll check that out. And then that little bit of a companion quest will also be done. So yeah, we've successfully completed everything. We should check our inventory, though. I think we can give that belt. That's just funny to somebody. Belt of physical perfection +6. It's kind of worthless for her, actually. In all fairness, she'll lose 2 con. She won't gain any strength, and she'll gain 6 dex, which I think is not going to be all that helpful. She's at 37 armor now. I mean, she gets up to 39 armor. She loses some hit points. Yeah, that's fine. I guess it's good enough. Let's leave. She is gigantic. Alright, let's quickly go through the loot list. Make sure we didn't miss anything really cool. It's not looking like it though. A couple potions. Let's leave. We are done Pitax. Let's go talk to Gitarin, Italia, and then we will go back to our capital. It'll be wonderful. We'll just relax. Everything's fine now, right? Everything's good? Surely the Guardian of the Bloom will let us slide with only one kingdom left to go to collapse before her penalty's done. She'll just let everything go now. Also, I do have to say, it's been raining for like a month straight in Victoria, and it's just kind of... it's kind of draining now. I'm kind of done with the rain at this point. This is like the longest it's ever been for rain in like one... well, no, it isn't, but it seems like it's unending. Who are you? Abel the Insightful, Your Highness. If you left the palace alive, you must be the new king of Pitax. As victor, you deserve a much more stately greeting, but I'm afraid we'll have to postpone the festivities. Your new subjects are in urgent need of help. Professor Abel, what are you doing here? It's dangerous for you here. I came because I was worried about you, but I'm not the only one who's in danger right now. There are riots in the city. A crowd has gathered around the Academy of Grand Arts, and they're out for blood. I beg you, you must interfere before it's too late. Maybe the Academy deserves to die. It's done some really shitty things. Although maybe not. Oh, we automatically got teleported there. Could you imagine the fear on the people's faces if they saw like a... what? Let's assume that our character... let's assume Kinera, or our main character, about 6 feet tall. Amiri's maybe 2.5 of those. So she's like 15 feet tall, give or take. That would be terrifying. And look at the sword. The swords are like as big as a person. Big as several people, actually. Well, at least 2 people. A crowd of citizens armed with whatever they could find, bludgeons, daggers, torches, murmurs indignantly. They're listening to a student who stands above a young man lying in a puddle of blood. It takes a moment to realize that the wounded boy is Alandi. An end to tyranny, an end to the humiliation and disgrace that despotic swindler Iravetti brought upon our city. You've all read Lindsay's book. You all know the rot that festers behind this facade. Lies, bullying, violence, and sycophancy. These are the arts that Iravetti patronized. His favorite students are all murderers, like this scumbag. The girl delivers a swift kick to Alandi's body. Is this the kind of academy we need? Let the devils take it. Burn it all to the ground. Burn away the rot so we can begin anew. Stop, what are you doing? I didn't write the book too. Lindsay's words are drowned out by the joyful roar of the crowd. Look, it's Lindsay. She's here with us. Our hero. Come, throw the first torch. What is going on? It's our new king. Hurrah! Hurrah for the liberator. They killed Alandi. I didn't want this. They're going to burn down the academy all because of my book. Maybe you should have. Alandi was an asshole and he got what he deserved, and you won. They're looking at you like their leader, and you didn't even raise a sword for it. The quill was enough. Citizens of Pitax, Iravetti is dead. The tyrant is no more. But if you think this is the time for riots, you are mistaken. Surrender the troublemaker to the guards and leave peacefully, or I will have to disperse you by force. The troublemaker tries to escape, but is swiftly captured and handed over to the guards. The remaining crowd quickly scatters. They're like, oh, well, no, okay, fine, we're leaving. Our bad. We thought this was a riot time, but you have told us that it's not. Lindsay looks abashed, tears in her eyes. This is my fault. It's all because of my book. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted to punish Alandi, to tell the whole truth about him, but I didn't think he'd be killed. It may as well have been me that killed him. Professor Abel is right. The quill is a deadly weapon, and I swung it like a toy, praising myself for my bravery and uncompromising attitude. I was so sure I was following a bard's calling, and I was ready to pay the price for that, but it never occurred to me that I might not end up being the one to pay it. You must really think highly of your books. You think this attack wouldn't have happened without you? A bard's job is to entertain their audience. Don't take responsibility for someone else's deeds. Do you really think so? But they taught... Damn it all, what does it matter what they taught us? If it ends like this, with stupidity and blood, then hell with a bard's calling. The audience is made of idiots, and my calling is entertaining them. Thank you, seriously, thank you. You brought me to my senses. I might have wandered a maze of pretty words and foggy ideals till I was old and grey. Let's go. I don't want to see Pitax or the Academy or any of these faces ever again. Alrighty. We got another 14,000 experience for that. We're pretty close to level 18. I might go just fight monsters for a bit until we hit level 18. Be really nice to get to that point. But we are done with Pitax. Let's leave. We just went back into the main square, didn't we? We sure did. That's better. Time to go home. We don't really have nothing else to do at the moment. I don't think.
Irafeti was dead, and good riddance. Our ruler added the crown of Pitax to the crown of the Stolen Lands. But behind the dead monarch loomed the shadow of a much more dangerous foe.
Yes. Alright, we're at 25 minutes. We're going to call it here. We're going to make our way all the way back to our kingdom. It's going to take a little bit. And then we'll do some ruling things until the next major plot point. Also, we have Wisdom Drain to heal up, which I probably should stop and deal with somewhere here, probably at the Verdant Chambers. And in the next video, we'll hopefully have something really cool to show you guys. For now, though, that's not the Verdant Chambers. Let's go to the Ruined Watchtower. The Verdant Chambers are over here. That's fine. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.